Hi, welcome to this week's video. I've got a great story to tell you this week, and it happened right in my neighborhood. Last week when I was driving out onto my driveway, a neighbor stopped me and asked me if I had seen anything suspicious in the neighborhood or around her house earlier that morning. And I said no. And she then told me that they had taken her safe, that they had ransacked the house. So later that weekend, I saw her again, and I asked her what had happened. Well, this time, she told me that they hadn't ransacked the house, and it was very curious because the safe was taken, and they knew exactly where it was. Now, she was piecing things, together, and they realized that the only reason why anybody would know anything about their house was that some months ago they had hired a mover, and this mover was going to move their daughter's things out because she was leaving home. And so, they didn't think anything of it, and then suddenly, last week, their house was broken into. And immediately, she told me that the passports were in there and that she had to apply for a new one because she had to leave for Africa in March. And so I asked her, well, why are you going to Africa? Well, she's going to Tanzania to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, to which I thought, wow, this is so cool. And so I knew that obviously she was very upset, and she told me that the passport person that they managed to see was being really persnickety and was making things hard for her because in the safe too was also her birth certificate. And so the guy made her go and get that first, even though she really didn't need to have the birth certificate. So he was being a very not nice person. And so what I did for her was turn her around and asked her, well, how did this trip start? Basically, she's going to Tanzania with two other Calgarians and 2 Torontonians. And this is a trip that they've been planning ever since last summer. So she's been training really hard for it, and she's looking forward to it. Now, she was about to leave to go do some shopping. She said that she'd been returning a lot of things that she was buying because she wasn't satisfied with it. And then I asked her, well, what kind of clothing are you taking with you? And so she was talking about, the same old polyester, wick away, moisture stuff. And then I thought, okay, this is an opportunity to help because I wanted her to focus on the good thing, on her goal, which is to make it to Mount Kilimanjaro, okay? So I told her about my favorite workout brand, which is Icebreaker, which is made out of New Zealand merino wool, which is totally, it doesn't take on any odors at all. You can wear it every single day. You don't need to wash. So it has all the benefits and none of the setbacks for taking it with her because she doesn't really need very much, but she does need some good quality stuff that doesn't stink, that doesn't hold odor, that isn't wet, doesn't get wet, stays dry, because she's going to go a whole entire 8 days without taking or having access to a shower. So she was really looking for stuff, and that, I think, is the reason why she kept buying and returning things. She was looking for a really good product, okay? So obviously my going over there to talk to her was no accident at all, and she was so happy. So I wanted her, on purpose, to start focusing on her trip and not on the stuff that had just happened to her. She had less than 3 weeks to get her passport in order, and I know she'll get it because she will be focused on getting there, okay? So that's my message for today. All circumstances are temporary, and you too can overcome them. Just keep focused and doing positive, constructive action on the things that you need to do. Okay? So this is Dr. Joanny Liu, founder of Extraordinary Sports Medicine, where we deliver extraordinary results to help top athletes keep healthy, happy, and productive in their sport and in their lives. And if you know anybody who's suffering from concussion or post-concussive syndrome, please send them to Amazon to look at my books, Out Concussions and the 2 Heal Your Concussion books. Okay? So if you're on the biking or jogging trail today, say hello to everybody you meet and have an awesome day. Bye.